Hey, good morning. It's Beth Caldwell, and welcome to Monday Morning Mastermind. You know, at this time of year, we all think about goal setting. It's something that is a habit I think that has been drilled into us since we were very, very young. And when I work with my coaching clients, it's kind of interesting. I don't set goals with them. Instead, we set intentions. And I really like to talk about intention setting at this time of year. Even though I believe that you should set your intentions throughout the year, I know that the media has you right now thinking about your goals and your, what do you call those things? I don't do them anymore. Resolutions, right? A lot of people are talking about goals and resolutions and getting ready for the new year. Well, I would like to talk to you instead about something called the one-word movement. This has been around for a long time. I've only known about it for probably 7 or 8 years. I've been participating in the one-word movement, and how the one-word movement is different than goal setting is goal setting is about doing and being busy and just being busy and doing things all the time and achieving and achieving and achieving. And a lot of people we see with their checklist in their head, right? You know, check, all the things that I should be doing, right? That's the mindset of goal setting. The one word movement is not what do you want to do? It's who do you want to be? And that's creating a life and a business of intention. And this is how it works. I wrote up, this is so important to me, and it was so significant in shifting my own life from a very crazy, chaotic, frantic lifestyle to a life and business with intention. It was so important to me that I wrote an entire chapter on it. It's chapter 9 in the book Women Lead. This is my newest book. Chapter 9, which starts on page 85. It's called Living and Leading with Intention. And I tell some good stories in here. But when we think about choosing one word, right? If you're ambitious like me, you'll go, oh, I have to have 3 words. Yeah, that's not the way it works. One thing at a time. Now, the good news is you don't have to pick a word and be assigned to a word or a theme or a person of being, for a year or even 6 months. It's right now. Right now, what do I want to change in my life? Who am I being and who do I want to be? So for me, when I started implementing the one-word movement into my life, at that time, I was overbooked, overcommitted, and completely exhausted. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to get good at saying no and saying yes only to things that were going to lead me in the direction of where I wanted to take my life and my business. Okay, I started my business because I wanted to have control of my calendar. I wanted to have time freedom. 3 years into my business, I was working 10, 15, 16, 18-hour days. I had no life. I had no family life. I had no joy because I was working all the time. What was I doing? That wasn't what I had wanted or intended to create. And so my first word was actually intention. And then I changed to clarity. I want to be clear. I wanted clarity on what it was that I wanted to be spending my time doing. So clarity was a really good word for me at that time. So clarity meaning every time I get an opportunity, give me clarity to decide whether I want to say yes or no. Okay. And so there's some great words in here. On page 86 and 87, well, the first word I have is clarity, empowered, intentional, abundance, leverage. Here's some words that some of my clients have picked: pioneer, passion, joy, thrive, trust, purpose, presence, influence, simplify, content, bloom. Conscious is one from my own list. I had conscious for a whole year. Creative is another one. So there are a lot of good ideas for you to pick as a theme. So this year I want to encourage you to try being an intentional one word theme instead of doing a resolution. Okay, how does that sound? Now I want to tell you, when you're picking your one word, we want to be kind to yourself, and we always want to go in the positive. So the kind of words that we don't want you to use, I don't want you to use words like focused, organized, structured, right? Those are the should words. I should be I should be exercising 6 times a day. I should be more focused. I should be more organized. I should be getting up earlier. Those are not the kind of words that I want you to pick. So watch your mind when you're picking this. This is, who do you want to be? What is that word? So do me a favor, if you pick out a one word, let me know what it is. And I would love to help to support you on your journey. If you already have this book, go ahead to chapter 9 and give it a read. And some good thought for this time of year, isn't it? See if you can see yourself shifting into living intentionally instead of doing resolutions and setting goals this year. Let me know how that works for you. I'll be back next Monday with more tips on integrating life and business and success, because as women, we just keep it all mixed together, don't we? I'm Beth Caldwell. Have a great week.